Right now we're going to be talking about a book that's coming out. How are you, gentlemen?
Fine.
Good. George and Billy, good to have you both up here with us. You are welcome. What made you decide to write a book, Billy?
Well, the song George and I wrote several years ago, Puppy Dogs and Country Girls Don't Belong on City Streets, it just kind of struck me as it's just a real live story there. And you know, I pondered writing the book for quite some time, and then the occasion came along that gave me the opportunity to start writing, and it's based on a story that the character comes out of the Bend of Paint Rock.
Okay.
And everybody knows in that part of the community it's called the Bend. Right. B-E-N.
Now you may hear something in the background. There's actually music that goes along with this whole story.
Right. It's the song that George and I wrote, Puppy Dogs and Country Girls, and but it's about this girl. Her name is Julie Lee Wilbanks, out of the Bend, that leaves home. She's had a hard life, good family life, but a hard life in the '60s, and she winds up in Nashville, Tennessee. Very talented girl, and it was a transition period for a lot of the country music people in Nashville during that period of time, you know, in the '60s. And
so a lot of people, if you're a musician in that era, you're going to relate to this.
You're going to relate. Matter of fact, you're going to relate to several different aspects of this story about the hard times, about family, about going back home, about going to church. It's a little love, it's a little murder, it's a little
typical family.
But Mama got run over by a freight train in it.
Sure.
Yeah, so I feel like I've written about 4 books, and this I feel like is probably one of my best books.
Now we have a picture of the cover of the book. Lee, if you can put that up for me. And that's the one that you had on email this morning. Lisa Carr is actually the lady that wrote the song.
No.
You wrote the song.
No, Billy and I wrote it, but she's singing it.
She's singing the song, and here's a picture of the CD. If you want to show Lisa Lee, that's fine. But Experts from Puppy Dogs is the name of the book. There, that is right there. When will the book be available?
We're hoping 1st of February. It was really due out the 15th of this month. It's kind of running behind, and my publisher is Author House, and they tell me now it's probably going to be about the 1st of the month when it comes out.
Okay. George, what do you think people are going to get out of this book when they read it?
Well, a lot of it is based on what Billy and I experienced. In the '60s, we went to Nashville and worked the streets, as I like to say, hitting all the publishers and trying to get them interested in our songs. So we ran into a lot of these same things that Billy mentioned in the book. As a matter of fact, some of the characters we changed the name, but it was experiences that we had back then. And you know, Billy and I started writing in 1967, and lack of success didn't change us. We're still trying. So
how different from the '60s to now? Because I know you still write songs. Obviously, we're listening to one right now. But how much has Nashville changed?
Well, I hate to say this, but Nashville probably won't like it, but I don't think country music is like the '60s and '70s and even further back. To me, it's just not country
enough.
Anymore. Yeah, it's not the same. I like the country, the old traditional country stuff.
How many songs have you written in your time?
Oh my goodness, I really can't count. You know, I probably had 60-something recorded. Billy and I had one in the movie years ago. Well, in the '60s, we had one in the movie, movie called From Nashville with Music, and we had a song in there.
Yeah.
So
how exciting for y'all.
Well, it was, and now we consider ourselves 2 old goats and some musical notes because we still try.
Now, are most of the music that you write, I know that we've had a young lady on here before that sang one, but are you novelty, or what kind do you like to write?
Well, I primarily write Christian music, gospel music, Southern gospel music. But, you know, Billy and I have done a lot of country over the years, and we're still trying novelty tunes and, you know, whatever, wherever God leads us to write, you know. And I know we don't write, you know, we try to put some good in all of our songs, although maybe Puppy Dogs don't have too much good, but it is a country song.
Oh, well, congratulations to you both.
Thank
and
you.
where can people get the book when it comes out?
Okay, I hope it's going to be in all the stores. Probably you're going to have to ask for it for a while, but you can go to authorhouse.com,
Great.
type in Billy Stone or Puppy Dogs and Country Girls, and the book will pop up.
Wonderful.
And we're really excited about it and looking forward to doing some, probably going to doing a few autograph sessions around town. I think we're going to probably be out at New Hope doing.
Good.
Yeah.
I spoke to Jamie's father yesterday. Jamie's father yesterday called me up and he said, I just wanted to tell you, I talked to my Aunt Nordie for 2 hours. Of course, he'd been talking and just talking and talking and sharing stories. I said, well, I can believe it. He goes, I can't believe someone could talk for that long. I said, well, you've already talked to me for about 40 minutes now, so see, it goes by fast.
Right.
It does. I think people will really enjoy this book, too, because you're talking about Alabama and Tennessee. These are just going to be landmarks people are going to remember and just like home.
It is. And a lot of people can relate to this family and the hard times they had, and then going to Nashville too. And this girl falls into all the pitfalls that you can fall into in the music business, and but she survives it, and that's the main
She got through
thing.
it.
She got through it. And,
Hope at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she recalled the song that her mama told her about before she left Paint Rock, and it was, you know, Puppy Dogs and Country Girls don't belong on city streets. And so she recalled that song, and so she recorded it, and it took her to the top of everything country. That's how the book ends up, I think, like that.
Well, how neat. Anything else you want to add before we go on
Well,
Friday morning?
you can go to www.airplaydirect.com/Lisa Carr and download. Any radio station can go there and download the song for free to put on their radio station.
Wonderful. I hope it's that easy to get that song played. I know that's a hard task, too.
It is. Yeah, well, yeah, we know. We you know, haven't been doing it for so long, and I wonder why, but we keep on. But
you do. Well,
you just
congratulations to you
Thank you.
both.
Thank you for
and
having
we will
us.
have
Yeah.
this on our website. If you need to get in touch with any one of these two gentlemen, just email me. I'll be happy to forward that information, ztv@jamiecooper.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Safe travels to Mississippi. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We will return. Still more to talk about. Stay with us.